everyone, I thought I would vlog today because I've got an orthodontist appointment, and if you've been following this channel a little while, I've done, so I did like a before I got braces video and like the day I got braces, and then I did a 6-month update, a 1-year update, an 18-month update, and today is around about 2 years, which is crazy. The whole treatment was predicted to take 2 years, so we're just about there. And it's mad. It's mad to think that I've been wearing braces that long and that we're just about at the end. So what I thought I would do is sort of bring you up to date from my 18-month video, and then I'll bring you along with me and I'll let you know what happens after the appointment, because they're not taking my braces off today. And I hope that filming this experience is helpful if you are getting braces, thinking about getting braces, you have braces. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, I think that's clear. So it's really interesting what's been happening lately. I think so anyway. I find all this stuff fascinating. The appointment before last, I saw the lady that I usually see. So there's basically an orthodontist who like oversees the whole thing. And then there's a lady who I see who I believe is also an orthodontist, but basically she changes the wires and the this and the that. She has a look and sees what she thinks, and then she double checks with him and he's like, yeah, that's fine, or maybe I think we should try this, or so they sort of work as a team. She had a look and she was like, I think we're just about there. And he had a look and was like, yeah, I think so. So they booked for the next appointment to see him, and that was potentially going to be like the last one. And I even vlogged, I did like my little intro like I'm doing now, and I went to see him and he was like, yeah, we're not there. So what he said is that, so they're having real trouble twisting a molar. I think I probably talked about this in my 18-month video. I'll obviously link all of the previous ones below. And what he said is that when they move the regular teeth, from what I understand, the braces like move them, and they move quite quickly. And then the like rest of the time until your next appointment is where it's all sort of healing and the bone is sort of reforming and stuff. So it's like it moves, we wait, it moves, we wait. When they're doing a twisty, there's apparently ligaments around your teeth. I didn't know this. And so the way that works is they like stretch the ligament as it's turning, and then that all has to reform. So he was like, oh, this is so weird. We're twisting your tooth and it's just taking ages and ages, and it will get there, but it's just taking a really long time, like longer than we thought. Because it's been a whole process. They had to move the teeth apart to make space to then twist it, and they've been trying to twist it for ages. And what he said was when he took all of the like twisty bits off, the tooth was just kind of going back to where it was and not staying. So he was like, it hasn't healed and stayed. And when I went home, I thought about what he'd said, and I was like, ligaments, I'm hypermobile. So I emailed him and said, is it relevant that I'm hypermobile? And he was like, well, yeah, but it's not on your notes. I was like, I'm not diagnosed, but like I'm hypermobile. And he said, well, that'll be why your ligaments are taking their time. So that's really interesting. And so he referred me back to see the usual lady. So today is with the usual lady, so he'll pop in and oversee things, just double check everything. But yeah, today's like a regular appointment. So they're going to have a look, see if that tooth has twisted and stayed. And then from what I understand at that point, if they're happy, they then look at the bite and everything. I think I then go back to her. Basically, she'll see me today, do all the replacing and the this and the that. Then book me in with him so that he can have a final look and be like, yes, all good. Or look at it and go, we need to tweak this or that. So I think we're like final stages, not many appointments left, if any. Well, there'll be one to check everything. And they just have to check the bites all perfect and everything. And then what he said is that at that point, they then make an appointment to debrace, which obviously I'll film when I'm having that done. So I know that they're not taking them off today because that's a specific appointment that needs a certain amount of time. Today is just a, are we done situation. So it's so interesting. So if you are hypermobile, especially if it's not on your notes, mention it to your orthodontist. I'd never thought it was relevant that my teeth could be hypermobile, but evidently they are, and that's why they're being awkward. So yeah, fascinating. Right, I am going to take you along with me and let you know what they say at the appointment. And there we go. And just as a quick update, today is a Friday. It's number day. So today was do the children all have things with numbers on? No, they don't. Do we have stickers? Like, super stressful. I think I've scratched my eye, so that's fun. My eye's a bit bloodshot. Apologies. So my eye hurts. I'm really tired. I've just done 3 days teaching, so I'm tired. The kids needed numbers stuck on them. That's where we're at today. And yeah, anyway, I'll take you to my orthodontist appointment, and the rest of my day is just doing the writing things and working. It's a working from home day, which I'm very excited about because I've been teaching a lot. If you watch this channel for the braces/teeth content and you're interested in the writing stuff, take a look. Tons of videos on here. Right. That's my introduction. When I speak to you next, I'll be at the orthodontist. Just arrived, running late as usual. So all done, and they're happy. So apparently that wonky molar has not really moved. Well, they said it's moved a bit, but it hasn't turned. And they said it's only slightly off. And they were like, it just isn't moving. And they had another look at my x-ray, and they think that maybe there's some bone kind of stopping it from twisting. So it's all interesting stuff. And they were saying with the hypermobility that apparently they haven't especially noticed my teeth moving that unusually. But when I get the retainers, it could be that I need to wear them a bit more, and just to see kind of how I go. It's super, super interesting. Anyway, basically, they said it's not that far off. You'd have to be a massive, perfectionist to be that bothered that it's just twisted a wee bit. So we're going to leave it. That's it. I'm done. They said everything else is really good. So then they were like, right, book to have your braces off. And I was thinking, oh my God, how long is this going to be? So I said, oh, how long do I have to wait? They were like, a couple of weeks, but depends when there's an appointment. There's not an appointment for 3 months because they're so popular, and they're not here at this dentist that often. They work out of several different dentists, so yeah, gotta wait. But it means I am having my braces off 2 days before my birthday, so that's pretty cool. Would have been nicer if they'd have come off 2 days before my 40th birthday. This will be my 41st, but it is what it is. So that's really cool. I have a date, so I'm having them taken off, and then a week later they've got to double check on them. So they've done the scans already for the permanent retainers, because I'm going to have wires, and then also the ones that you take out. Good stuff. So we're nearly there, guys. I did think, shall I combine this video with the debracing, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do that as a separate thing. So this is my last regular appointment, and next time you see me talking about my teeth, it will be debracing. I'm really pleased. I've got really used to these braces, and I don't massively think about them that much, but it will be cool to not have to think, oh yeah, I can't eat that really crunchy bit of food or whatever. That will be really cool. And cleaning them, how joyous to just brush my teeth and not have all of this. I'm really pleased. We're nearly at the end of the road. There was something I was going to say. What was it? I can't remember. It can't have been that important then, can it? So I was for a moment thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to have the braces off before I go on holiday. I won't, but it's fine. There are future holidays. None of it really matters that much. I've just remembered what I was going to say. I still have the bite blocks on, which it is wild to think that when I had those put on, I just thought there is no way. Can't tolerate this, can't tolerate it at all. I was really struggling to eat anything, and I was like, I'm gonna starve to death. I can't eat. This is impossible, and it's really uncomfortable, and I hate it. And when I said to them, how long is this gonna be for? They were like, oh, we'll take them off when they're not needed anymore. Hopefully not too long. They were so vague. It's been the entire time. 2 years. And to be honest, I think once I'd got used to them, and also they'd sort of ground down a little bit, I don't notice they're there. I don't think about them. It's crazy to think that was the one thing. The braces were fine. In the beginning, I had an issue with some wires sticking in. That was fine. But those bite blockers were infuriating, and yeah, 2 years of them, and I totally got used to them. One other thing I was going to say is that I didn't mention that since my 18-month appointment, I did have a bracket come off. I had to have it restuck on, so that was the thing that happened, but it was no issue. They just stuck it back on. Anyway, someone is waiting for a parking space, so I'm going to wrap this up. I will see you all for my debracing appointment in 3 months' time, and yeah, if you're interested in my other writing content, take a look. Otherwise, I'll see you for that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.